What's up, everybody? This is Cappy Nintendo, and with another year coming to an end, I have decided to be discussing to you all about my personal thoughts on 2018. Like, was it a good year? Was it a bad year? Well, for me personally, I thought 2018 was a great year for me. We're going to be getting to why right about now. So, one thing that made 2018 better than my last 2 years, 2016 and 2017, was that I feel like I have accomplished a lot more than those 2 years combined, and we're going to get into why later on. We're going to skip January and February because nothing big happened there. They were just normal months. So anyway, the big thing that happened started during spring break, and for me personally, spring break was probably one of the best spring breaks I've had in my life. My sister was in Colorado, and it was just me and my parents. We had to do something because we didn't want to be lazy all day, all break. So one thing I did was that I cleaned out my closet, getting rid of all the clothes that I no longer wanted, and this was my result right here. A lot of clothes right there that did not fit me. I I now have lots more space for clothes that fit me, like this one right here. And then we also decided to landscape the front of our house by adding rocks, like these rocks right here, and we also added mulch to our area, and the result was great. I was so glad to help out with my parents there. Another thing during spring break was that I now have a new hobby, which is making model toys, and this was one of the model toys I've made. This is the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 car, and this is a really nice car. Looks exactly like that you see in the movie. I also made a Coast Guard tugboat. That was also really nice there, and that was about it for spring break. Now I've another other thing that I've accomplished was that I finished my freshman year of high school. I am now a sophomore. I finished my first semester. Now I'm ready for my second semester, and now came summertime, and summer was this year was great. I helped out with my church with their annual garage and was successful. Then came a really unique experience for me. I went to the National Youth Gathering down in Houston. It was a really nice experience. We basically just did church stuff. We basically just spent in a build. We were in a building near NRG Stadium. We just did normal church stuff. It was a nice experience. We stayed at a hotel near Minute Maid Park, and and that was about it. It was a really nice experience for me. I would love to do an event like that again in the future. And then came our annual family vacation trip. Basically, our annual vacation is to travel north to visit some family members. We usually take a car, but this year we took a plane. So we flew up to Illinois to visit some family. Then we took a van. We drove down to Ohio to visit some more family members, and we went up north to visit the state I was from, Michigan. We spent a few hours down in the city where I was from in Michigan, Ann Arbor. Then we decided to travel down to Grand Haven, which was an event we used to go to a lot during the summer back when I used to live in Michigan. Basically, where we go to Grand Haven is like for this annual Coast Guard festival, and it's just such a nice experience. I really love it. If you ever want to go to a Coast Guard event, Grand Haven is for you. You should go there. It's really fun. Now, finally came the second half of 2018, and so what happened there was that I turned 16 years old. It feels so great to be 16. I can't wait for my 17th birthday now. I'm now learning on how to drive a car, and at first I was really nervous because um, I just did not want to get crashed. I did not want to crash or get off the get off the road, but I did. But with lots of practice, I and just try to be cautious. I'm doing a pretty good job on driving. I'm recently just driving out of our subdivision down to our local Big Lots. No, not our local Big Lots. It's Dollar General. It it's really I just really enjoy driving now. Um, then basically some holidays we just enjoyed some holidays there. Thanksgiving, Christmas, it was all fun. Then another thing, and pretty much the last thing I can think of at this point is that I got to be featured in 2 videos by my friend Baby Lamb Creations. Well, technically I have been featured in some Baby Lamb Creation videos, but some of them were just cameos. But these 2 in particular, I had to have some form of my work. The first one being the Mr. Rogers collaboration 2, the Won't You Be My Neighbor collaboration, where I basically just discussed how to be kind to others. It was and it was nice discussing about it. And the last video I was featured in was the Christmas Carol music video. I spent about a week practicing that song, and the video turned out to be phenomenal. It was just amazing. And for me personally, I think that's about it for 2018. So I thank you all so much for watching. I honestly can't wait for next year. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next year. Goodbye, everybody.